let us look at the what? Derivative of cos x now by first principle. Derivative of cos x from first principle. So, if you want to differentiate cos x by first principle, and I said what? If y is equal to what? Cos x. I said we call it what? Equation 1. What's the next step? I said you add increment to what? To y. Also add it to the what? To x. What is the increment? The small change called change in x and change in y. So by adding it, we have y to be increased, change in y, cos x plus change in what? X. Make this change of y, I said the formula, we have change in y should be equal to the what? Cos of x plus change in x minus y. This expression, we call it what? Equation 2. The next thing that we are going to do now is what? Substitute for this y. In equation 1, they define for all that what? My y is cos what? Cos x. I'm going to have what? Change in y equal to what? Cos x plus change in x minus, what did this one stand for from equation 1? Cos x minus cos what? Cos x. So at this junction, what we need now, we need to introduce product rule. That's what? Recall from product rule. If you have cos p minus cos what? P, it will give us 2, give us minus 2 cos, no, 2 sine angle of p plus q over 2. Then we have what? Sine angle of p minus q over what? Over 2. This is the what? The product formula. So from this formula, now we can establish that what? This is p. You have the part of cos. This you have the part of cos. S is what? Is q. And now say what? Let p equal to what? S plus change in x and q equal to the what? X. By doing this now, I want to remove this expression and substitute by what? By what we have here. You can now have change in y should be equal, instead of writing cos x plus change in x, I will write what? The value here. Because this cos x plus change in x minus cos x is equal to the what? Minus 2 sine angle of what is p that we have. My p is x plus change in y, x plus change in this, that's by p, over what? P plus q. What is q? Q is x. Everything over what? 2. Then sine angle of what is p again? P is x plus change in x. What is q? Minus x over what? Over 2. So from this expression now, what do we have next? We can solve it further. By solving it further, we are going to have change in x, y should be minus 2 sine angle of This is 1x plus another 1x. Add it together, it will give us what? 2x. We now have 2x plus change in x over what? Over 2. This one, this is 1x minus x. We kill each other. So we are later end up to the what? Sine of change in x over what? Over 2. So from this now, I can divide both sides by change in x. By introducing that, I'm going to have what? Change in y over change in x. Abi? We now have minus 2 sine angle of 2x plus change in x over what? Over 2 into what? Sine angle of what? Change in x over what? Over 2 divided by what? Change in x. The next step is what? I want to eliminate this minus 2. So by doing that, I will say what? Divide both numerator and denominator by 2. Everything you have up divided by 2, what you have down divided by 2. We have change in what? Y, change in x is equal to minus sine 2x plus change in x over 2. Then sine change in x over 2. Everything over what? 2. Then this is division divided by what? Change in x over what? Over 2. So we take this 2. Sine angle of 2x plus change in x over 2. And here we have sine angle of x over 2. Then divided by what? Change in x over what? Over 2. So the next that I want to do is what? Rewrite the expression change in y over change in x. I want to rewrite it to be in what? Sine angle of 2x plus change in x over 2 over what? Over 2 dot sine angle of change in x over 2 over change in x over what? Over 2. Example rules. We say that what? Whenever we have sine angle of a over what? A. It will give you what? 1. That is, this change in s over 2 is a. Change in s over 2 is what? Is a. So everything you have here will be equal to what? 1. So if it's that, you are now have what? Y dx should be equal to sine 2x plus change in x over 2. Everything you have here is equal to what? 1. So by solving it further, we are going to what? X this. This can also be in what? Sine 2x over 2 plus change in x over what? Over 2. If you split this by fraction, these 2 will cancel these 2. We are left with what? Change in y over change in s. Sorry, where is the minus here? Minus here. Where is the minus here? So minus sine x plus change in x over what? Over 2. You can now say what? dy dx limit that change in x tend to the what? 0 is equal to what? Minus sine x plus 0 over what? Over 2. So at the end of the day, therefore, we arrive to dy dx will be minus sine what? Sine x. If everything we have there is 0, so derivative of what? Of sine of cos x by using first principle, it will give us what? Minus sine what? Sine x.